Okay. Alright, I'm back. Finally. What's up, Gaming Master? Yeah, it's a bit of a... My mic wasn't working for some reason earlier. Something with the cord. Did I just place all those sponges down? And just whatever. What's up, Avery? Yeah, finally back. Finally. Hopefully nothing else screws up. I meant the timer is probably going to be screwed up as well though, so sadness. Yeah, that was, let's just say I had to get off because somebody else was going to have to use the internet. So, yeah, that happened. What's up, Ark, Z-Chan, Absad, oh Jesus, Absad, and Arar. I forgot to actually say, what's up, Liquid? So yeah, that's the thing. What's up, Hayden? Well, I changed my name because I want something more from this. This channel's gonna be a little bit bigger than just mining out this world. It's gonna be a little bit more than that in the future, if I can ever have a good schedule in the future. No, I have not. I'm getting pretty close, though. The next half isn't gonna be nearly as long, surprisingly. I hope, at least. It shouldn't take as long. Okay, that was weird. Oh, that's why. That was really weird. No orange juice. Actually, you know what? I just squeezed some orange juice earlier. I have oranges. If you want to make your own orange juice. I am monetized yet, but I don't know how to link my YouTube account. I've tried to link it, it doesn't work. I'm not too worried about the monetization thing though, to be honest. What I want is more free time. At least a little bit more free time to this project. Consistent free time. I have a decent amount of free time, honestly, throughout the day, but I don't have anything mainly for this time lapse is really annoying to do because I don't have any. If I ever have to take a break at any given moment, I have to stop the recording because I'm not editing. I'm not gonna search through literally probably 100 hours of looking through recordings, trying to edit it out. That would take an eternity. I may do it though. It is gonna be a big video, so it may be worth it. Worth my time to edit through. What's up, pleb? Doing pretty well, though, if you're wondering. I'm not. This is after this time lapse. I'm not doing another one. They're really annoying. Maybe if I have more free time in the future, I may reconsider it. But they're really hard to do, honestly. If you have a lot of things to do. Literally, pretty much what I said earlier describes why I'm not as active. Also, I figured out what causes burnouts. What literally causes burnouts. Or at least it drains motivation. It's definitely stress is probably the number one. I have no clue how to say your name. Is that Matthew? I'm not too sure. I would love to go all in on this project. Like, I really would. I could easily go all in on this project. I will mine out the nether at the end. That's my plan. The nether's gonna be kind of difficult, but it won't take nearly as long as the overworld. Not even close. What's up, KO? No, you're good, don't worry. I don't think many people are going to get notifications because I haven't been too active, because YouTube is retarded. I heard Twitch isn't much better when it comes to notifications either, so... Thanks. I get that I've had that compliment a couple times. At least. my god, this is really annoying. Okay, I was trying to read the message while I was doing that. Yeah, the Nether's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be a lot harder and more annoying, but it's gonna take a lot shorter time. Oh, okay, what's up? I'll just call you High Tier Clown for now. I forgot you used that account a while back. There's one thing you can take away from me is motivation through stress, but there's one thing you will not take away for sure is willpower. That's something I'll probably never, basically a virtue at this point. Vice would be probably discipline. I'm not very disciplined, to be honest with you. But I think my willpower can make up for it. Up to a point. It really did though, didn't it? Very picky about movies, to be honest. Oh, I just realized I'm already at the bottom of this section. Not realize that. Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. The only benefit of the stream dying is that I don't have to, like, I mean, I like reading chat, but it, like, really slows me down sometimes. Which is why I kinda don't want it to be gigantic to a degree. It's gonna be even worse now, but... Like something like Scenic. Scenic only has to press W and maybe space a couple times eventually, but... He has a lot more breaks than I do. Let's just say that. I have to be constantly active if I want to go, if I want to maximize my time. Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. I've actually had some people, like 50 subscribers, unsubscribe. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of cheap. Redstone's kind of cheap in a project like this. Also, it's laggy. I know, I'm surprised he didn't stream. I think he may be feeling the dread. The biggest problem with projects like this, if you stream for days and days and days on end, if one thing pops up, I'm not saying this is like this, but this will happen. It may not happen. It's a high chance of it happening. Is that if one thing gets in the way, done. pretty much your motivation drops and drops and drops and drops and drops, and then like you feel like absolutely horrible, at least for me. What's up, Huntsman? Yeah. I don't know what it's called. There's probably some term for that, demotivation. What's up, Leo? Like, I really honestly don't care too much at how many people actually watch my streams. It's not a big deal. It was cool, that explosion was really cool, because I know most people, at least people know this project's alive, but I'm not too worried about how many people actually actively watch my channel. I'm not surprised. But the real question is, why did people unsubscribe? Is it because I'm not as active, or like, am I missing something, or they think I quit? Because I don't quit anything. Yeah. I completely forgot about those songs. What were they called? Sunday and something else? I think it was Sunday and something else, right? Like, there's some drawbacks to not having as many people watch, but there really isn't at the same time. There really aren't too many drawbacks with not many people watching. To be honest here, a lot of people actually kind of stresses me out, because I have to constantly watch the chat. But now, I have to look at it occasionally. I still almost constantly watch the chat, to be honest. At least I can do this pretty quickly with oh god. What was the point in subscribing anyway if you're gonna unsubscribe later? Like, that literally makes no sense. At least logically, that makes no sense. What's up? This is a name. Nice. What is that? 27th? Yeah. KK Bubblegum. Okay. Good to know. $13 Okay, never mind then. May 20th. Can't believe it's already May. It's kind of insane. Like, it literally makes no sense why they're actually unsubscribing. Unless they saw my name change, it still doesn't make much sense. They will definitely regret unsubscribing whenever I finish this project. What's up, Elite Legendary Gamer? 21st, okay, makes sense. Nice. I don't even know they were making a Scooby-Doo movie, actually. I really don't keep up with anything popular, trendy, or movies, or anything. Unless it's something like... I don't know, actually. Unless it's something that I'm interested in. But it's very rare. Don't worry, a lot of people waste money. Nice plan. Gaming Master. What's up, Venom? Okay, if I didn't have sponges, I would literally just place sand. Like, it would take forever. Actually, no, I wouldn't place sand. Actually, I would place sand. I would just place it in sections, mine up all the sand, place it in sections, mine up all the sand, place it, mine, place it, mine. Yeah, you get the idea, though. It would take so much longer, but than this. It would literally take an eternity. $35. My god, this is gonna take so much longer than I thought. It's already been 10 hours, and I'm not even halfway there. What's up, Stella? I'm not too sure if I actually grabbed that sponge or not. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It took him ages to do that with the river. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There really still aren't that many uses, to be honest with you. I don't know why I just got rid of those sponges. People misspell stuff on a daily basis, honestly. Even I misspell stuff, and that's saying something. I'm usually pretty critical towards grammar, at least for my own sake. I don't correct anybody else's. Oh. Yes, I do remember that. They still kind of look like blocks of cheese. Older cheese, but... You know the good thing about the time lapse being so fast when I finish this is the fact that mistakes that I make on the recording basically go away. What's up, PJ Nick? Because the time lapse is so fast that it won't even matter. Like, if the timer is wrong at some point, it won't even matter just because of how fast the timer's going to be going. I actually don't know why I'm talking so fast. It sometimes happens. I'm either the slowest talker ever or I'm the fastest talker on earth. At least it feels like it. Yes, I am in the same time zone as Scenic. I almost said zone on accident. I think Kilo, and Scenic are all on the in the same time zone, which is insane if you think about it. Literally all three of us are in Central US, which is crazy. He has school stuff to do. That's what happens. I don't really blame him though. Yes, it is. Wait, what state do you live in? Just curious. Are you in Texas or near Texas? Like what state? Like state doesn't really matter too much. So why did... Oh, you are in Texas. Okay. Good to know. I knew there weren't going to be a ton of people from Texas, but I knew there were going to be at least some. At least. Statistically. I think there should be at least a couple. I don't know why I'm going up. What? No, there's not any mods. Why? That's my question. Why? I am as well. I'm so confused. Also, why did the viewer count drop from 2 to 7? I mean, 7 to 2 to back to 7. What the heck? What did the comments say? I actually don't know what the comments said. I wasn't looking. Put it in air quote, or not air quotes, just quotes. What does it have to do with the stream? That's the real question. That has nothing to do with the stream. That actually has nothing to do with the stream. Like, at all. It doesn't even... If it's not on the stream, then why... Okay. Okay. Like that. If it's not on the stream, then there's... Yeah. Don't you even try that. Ad hominem. Don't even try it. I'm pretty sure it's ad hominem. I'm not too sure though. Actually, no, that's not. That's not ad hominem, because you're not. This isn't a debate at all, actually. If it's not on the stream, and if it's more of a personal problem between two people, then I can't do anything about it. It's not ad hominem. What am I thinking of? There's something... I forgot what it's called. Whatever. I don't know what it's called. I know it's a logical fallacy though, for sure. Autocorrect is something else, honestly. So yes. What's my what's my final say in it? What is it called? I'll look back into it. I forgot what it was called. Least favorite thing to deal with? Lava. Easy. It's an easy one. Lava, definitely. Actually, no. Probably obsidian. Both. They go hand in hand, honestly. Oh my god, dude. It's... Are you serious, dude? I'm not silencing. I know you weren't talking to them, but still. Jesus, man. I can't do anything about it, like... If you want to bring it up, sure, okay, I guess that's a thing, but I can't do anything about it. I don't know what to tell you. There's no debating, and I can't do anything about it, so... Yeah. What do you mean denounce Stella? It's... If it's not on the stream, then it doesn't apply to me. What part of that do you not understand? I know if he did offend you in any way, there's no purpose in bringing it in a stream. It makes logically no sense to bring it up in a stream. Especially since I can't do anything about it. So since you're trying to bring something up to a group of people, even though it doesn't apply to anybody here, you're just kind of creating something that doesn't even exist. Okay, if you want to say that, then go ahead. But there's no purpose of bringing it here, or stop attacking other people. If you just brought it up, sure, okay, that's a thing, but don't attack the other people just because they didn't report anything. Just saying. And no, I'm not defending anybody. I'm pretty neutral about situations. I'm actually very neutral about situations. Unless I'm in the situation. Which I'm not. What am I doing? I'm trying to read the chat. Really has, hasn't it? These YouTube friends or whatever it's called. Or like chats you can do. Shoot. Too far. Please stop attacking. Or not attacking, but stop perpetuating the situation. Nick. Not a good idea, because you're just gonna keep on making the situation worse. If you keep attacking what is already there. There's no point, especially if somebody's already given in. You're just making the situation worse. I've seen it too many times. It does not, just don't do it. I used to run, I swim occasionally, and other games, I guess. That's about it at the moment. Oh, super chats actually work. Thanks, unraveled prune. I did not expect super chats to actually work. Very surprised by that. Yes, you can. I did not know super chats could work. Very surprised by that. Thanks for the $2 donation. I don't know what's gonna happen after tax, but I think it's gonna be like a... Oh well. Yeah, I wasn't expecting super chats to actually work, to be honest. At least you can see the message now, which is nice. Wait, what? Okay. Thanks, this is a name for a $2 donation. Smiley face. Rip. Don't worry. Don't worry, Stella. Actually, don't worry anybody, honestly. You don't actually have to donate. Yeah, no, I was surprised too. I think you need... I think it was 1,000. No. Never mind. I don't know. Donation notifications are going to be off, but I can totally see that on Super Chats. At least I know when somebody donates now, which is nice. Yes, it's a start. Yeah, don't worry too much about donating. It's not a big deal. Thanks again for another $1 donation. Also, I did not know you could do that. A diamond. I'm pretty sure that's just a message, like an emoji for a message, but I'm not really too sure. Thanks, David. Rush. It's alright, don't worry about it. It can happen, honestly. Especially emotionally. Emotions can definitely drive you insane sometimes. Thanks for the 279. I don't know what currency that is. The funny thing is I've been actually looking up psychology for debating, or not psychology for debating, but just debating in general, or psychology of manipulation. It's definitely interesting to look into. A bunch of manipulators and debating and stuff like that. That was some good, I guess I could say, not really practice, but it's kind of weird. I've been looking at that up, and then that happens, and then this happens. Where the heck is a stupid sponge? It's like perfect timing, honestly. Canadian. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why. I don't know currencies that well, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that's Canadian, actually. I don't know why. Like, number one rule in debating I've heard is if you let emotions get to you, you're done, basically. Thanks again, Unraveled Prune, for another $2 donation. Definitely wasn't expecting this, but it's definitely nice coming back to this, honestly. I'm definitely have to go with math and science. For sure. Not really much of a math, but more of a science. Nice. I'm not too sure what, like, your... I'm not like actually almost any specific subjects in math or science. Like I'm not really like just purely science or math. I'm not even really much of a math person, just specific subjects or skills. I'm more of a skill person. If I can find a skill and master it, then I'll feel pretty good about it. I love like analyzing shows and movies and stuff like that. Um, the emotional side of things instead of just purely the story. I think it's really cool. I've been starting to do that. I know very few people that actually analyze emotions and conflicts and relationship type things. It's interesting. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty insane how much the map has actually been destroyed. I don't really know too much Spanish actually. I could probably learn a language. I don't really see a. I mean, I see a kind of a purpose of learning a second language. I mean, obviously the language near you, but oh well. I have rules, but they're very obvious rules. Spamming is actually somewhat allowed, to be honest with you. Obviously, up to a certain point, I have my thresholds with spamming, but obviously no arguments. Oh, I can settle them pretty quickly, depending on what the argument is. Yes. Nether and end. You gotta finish off the end. Come on. I can see end of the project. No pun intended there. Or pun intended, actually. It literally marks the end of the project. That's interesting. Sign language is something I could probably get, is actually very interesting. It seems a lot easier for me to learn it, or not easier, but more interesting than just learning a second language. It may be more useful as well. Up to a point. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I can definitely see why. Yeah, no, I see the benefit, but like the chances of me actually running into somebody that that uses a different language is quite uncommon, to be honest with you. I know, obviously, my state is literally right next to Mexico, but still. It still is not that common whatsoever. Especially, most of them actually know how to speak two languages. I know, obviously, that I could probably speak Spanish, but I don't really have the want to actually do it. Especially putting in the time to do it. I'd rather learn other things, like human nature, than human nurture more than anything. Ooh, I do. I'd rather learn all populations, like way bigger than just a language. I probably will eventually learn a second language, but at the moment I don't really want to. Alright, see ya, David. Oh, almost did it. .13, roughly. No, 1.14. This world was created a while back, though. But obviously other mobs and stuff like that still spawn. Can't believe it's already been an hour. It's kind of insane. Yeah, 1.14. That was, wasn't it? I'm surprised how fast that was. I think it was that debate that happened earlier, or that mess that happened earlier, kind of sped up time quite a bit. I just can't wait to finish this section. My God, like, do you know how easy it is gonna finish the other half of the world? Since I don't have to clear D potions. Alright, see ya, Nicholas. Interesting. Like, there's something I'm really interested in is personality theory. That is quite interesting to me, honestly. I know very few people are actually into that, but it's very useful for figuring out other people's nature, which is what I've been studying for like a while. Or at least a good, actually not that long. At least not the current updated version of personality theory types. Or that's what I've been doing, honestly, at least in some free time. Favorite animal? Bird. Or at least, um, actually no, not bird. It's a tough choice. I have a few. I don't really have a specific, like, one-to-one preference or one preference. There's like specific things I like about each of a lot of different animals. Okay. Like, I don't really have a preference, specific preference. Not very, yeah, totally. Why did I just do that? Whatever. No idea. That lightning, like, very, very slightly scared me for some reason. Yes, and I don't actually have a... Actually, probably food is my least when it comes to favorites. Like, be honest with you. Out of all favorite types of things I like, I would definitely say food is probably at the bottom of my list. Whatsoever, I literally have... It's probably my least preference, and that's saying something. I thought it was gonna rain today, but apparently it wasn't. Oh yes, I totally don't want to eat. I'll just survive for a month and just not... just perish. Yes it is. Oh, that was fast. Nutrition cubes. I guess that's the good thing about not having many preferences. I can literally decide on what's the healthiest or best path and not even care about having to leave any preferences. But it's also a bad thing because you kind of fight convenience more than anything. That's what I fight. It's like what's convenient, what's actually good to do, what's actually what works, and what's actually a good thing, right thing to do. That's my biggest problem. What's up, Nether? With the 3 and Z, or 7. Why did I say it was a Z? I don't know why I was thinking about. Interesting. I'm already at the bottom of this. It's very surprising. I gained, I think it was 1,000 subscribers from his channel. It's kind of insane. Was not expecting that, but apparently it's a thing. It happened out of literally thin air. It was something I never considered, actually. You know, I saw, I think it was Pippin, when he was building his Seattle. I would literally die with that amount of detail you'd have to do to create a city on one-to-one Minecraft. Oh my god. Even if I had the time to do it, I still probably won't do that project. Like, I like this project. It doesn't take much detail work, like literally almost nothing. And it's, like basically no detail work at all. It's just a little bit of planning. And patience. That's basically what it is. Depending on who you are, it's either persistence or it's willpower, whichever whatever you're doing. Favorite block is beacons. I don't know, I love beacons. Even their look is really cool. I think I heard about that, but I'm not too sure. I didn't see an increase in subscriber count when that happened. I did hear about that though. I'm not too sure what video it's from. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it. Yes. You called my name? Favorite potion? It's a tough choice. I'm probably gonna have to go with splash potion of um strength probably. I have not been streaming for 35 hours. Look at the past streams. I have been doing it for 2 years or something. Like that's all you need is literally just you need to make for projects you need to make a goal. Small goals. And if you think this is not a small goal, I break up this section, or at least depending on who you are. You don't even have to do goals as in you could do time goals like 2 hours a day, 1.5 hours a day. I don't recommend an hour a day, but 2 hours. It's probably good. No, you cannot remove the timer, because that's literally the whole point. Of me having the timer. For the time lapse in the future. Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier. I don't know why I just blanked out there. But, you pretty much just take a goal. No, you cannot. Not real time, at least. You can't real time do the. You can't do the time in real time. It won't work. I've thought about it actually before. But it doesn't work. I don't know why the timer bothers you so much. To be honest, just curious. I know it's split screen, but still, this is the best I can do for a time lapse. At least for console. They're probably fancier. Whatever, let's just do this. That'd actually be pretty funny. As a, pretty cool though at the same time. Of a, I try to answer questions as much as possible. You can download streams. It's gonna take a while, to be honest with you. That's why, actually, another reason why I don't stream that much, because of the time lapse. It would take forever for me to download, when I could just record it straight up. I'll stream on occasion though. It does take a little bit of the gameplay, but this is the only stream, or not only stream, the only section in this entire world I'm going to be time-lapsing. I just want to time-lapse one section, just to see if somebody wants to see the progress of how to do one of these sections, they can see it. It's very fitting for a channel like this. I knew it was going to take up a little bit of the gameplay, but you'll probably get used to it after a while. It took me a little while to get used to it as well. I guess this is going to take around 100 hours, but I'm not certain about that yet. I don't know how long this water is realistically going to take. Yeah, I'm only time-lapsing one section. If I time-lapsed every section, that'd be ridiculous. It's gonna be very satisfying, even though you can't see all of it, but... Like, this section's so big, you still can't see all of it. Yeah, honestly though. But I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm technically not a Minecraft grinder at the moment. If I spent more time on this, I probably could be though. You don't know grinding until I'm actually fully released and actually have more time to do this. If I have as much free time as possible, then, or at least consistent free time, do my own thing, let's go with that. Then you will see what grinding really is. What's up, Pope? Is Pope here? Yes, I am sitting in a chair. Thank God I don't have to use a keyboard, because this is like, this controller is perfect for this project. Because I don't have to do much. Besides pressing a lot of buttons on a controller instead of doing it with a keyboard. Not as relaxing as the is Cynic streaming right now? Wait, no, he's not. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. No, you're good. Don't worry. I don't stream that much anyway. He has so much free time. It's kind of insane. I wish I had that much free time. I would love to have that much free time. Consistent free time to be able to stream for 11 hours straight. Not counting eating, obviously. This project's just satisfaction in a nutshell. At least in Minecraft. God, that'd be hard to do this on phone. I mean, it's possible, don't get me wrong, but it would still be really hard to do. If you could just port it over. It's so good. Like, the PS4 controller is so good when it comes to just doing something like this. At least until the PS5 comes out. Hopefully... Actually, I may not upgrade to the PS5 until after all of it's done. I may never upgrade to the PS5. After Minecraft, there's no point in me getting the PS5. Because this is the only thing I use my PS4 as, is this project. Not even just Minecraft, just this project. Wait till I get to the mining if you want to know satisfaction. That's so much more satisfying than placing sponges. Interesting. The problem with RTX, I tried to get it, but you have to buy a map to do it. It's like, are you serious? You can't just, like, turn it on as an option? Are you kidding me? It's like, we already have a 2060 and above RTX graphics card. Now we have to pay for a map. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's probably only a couple dollars, but come on now. I'll just wait till it fully releases so you can actually just turn it on as an option. Are you kidding me? It's like, can you do one thing? With the shaders. It's a shader pack. If I wanted to get something for free, I could literally just download shaders from Java. And it's probably better than RTX with the realistic graphics pack. Quite a bit better, actually. Favorite thing to do is definitely mining. For sure. Not even just the mining aspect, just the collecting the resources. Going through layer by layer by layer, collecting different ores. There's just so much good stuff. Water is probably kind of in the middle. It's not like, it's not horrible. It's not great. To be honest. This is surprisingly isn't as bad as people think though. Water is not that hard to get rid of. Even with only 47 sponges. I don't know. I actually don't know how some of these people actually know you. I know they're newer people, but still. Yes. Sup, Brain Flakes? I don't think I saw your name earlier. I'm not sure if you just joined or not. You are pretty, known, though. I'll tell you that much. In both streams. Scenic's and mine. Also, Scenic has 488 or 448. That's insane, though. The fact that he has that. I've never heard of that. What kind of shows? I don't really watch many shows at all, actually. That is true, though. It's going to be the biggest problem if I get bigger, is being able to read chat and actually do the game at the same time. Because this takes surprisingly amount of active working to actually get work done. Because if I don't get work done in at least a reasonably efficient manner, it's not going to go well. That's actually one of the reasons I don't stream that often, is because I can get so much work done off stream. Maximum efficiency. Not efficiency, just maximum time usage. Like, it's so hard. Like, even with that 50 people or whatever I had at the beginning, that was, like, impossible for me to actually... I had 97 viewers at one point. That was ridiculous. Like, I could barely even, like, do anything without looking at the chat. Like, I'm pretty sure I could have just sat there and read the chat the entire time. Oh, I forgot a sponge. Which is something I don't want to do, honestly. Also, if anybody doesn't know, super chats are available now. For some reason, I never actually got to that. But if you want to donate, you can. There's also Patreon in the description. I don't say this very often. I'm probably going to say it very little, to be honest. Because I don't like saying it. I don't like advertising every 30 minutes. I never really liked that. It felt kind of cheap. Even though actually the super chats don't do much because I read your chat anyway, so it's not like it's gonna make that big of a difference if you comment or not. I find that kind of annoying when YouTubers, it gets to the point where YouTubers can't read any other chat except for super chats. What's up, crazy? I do have a video on it if you want to see why I've done this, but if you want to specifically know what motivates me to do this, specifically, I want this project to be done. Honestly, I kind of want to do it for the community, because this project's so overdue. And somebody has to do this project, to be honest. What's up, DZ? Somebody has to do this project at some point. Like, come on. I don't care. I don't want this to take 20 years for someone to do. I just want this project done. So people know that somebody's actually mined out an entire classic-sized world. This project has been teased for about 8 years now. Already see a Pope. I mean, you can spam if you want to, as long as up to a certain point I won't allow it after. Like, I can't think of another way to explain it. Like, I don't know where this motivation actually comes from sometimes. Like, it's purely willpower. It's not like I have any duty to actually do this. It's purely just wanting to get this project done. It's literally willpower. It's not even just... It's not a responsibility that I have. It's literally just wanting to do this. Even though it may seem like it sometimes. Well, it's only because I'm pretty rare by myself. Like, I'm not gonna explain it, but it's hard to explain. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of why I do it at night instead of any other time. It's also the best time to have free. It's my only time to have maximum free time. I tried to do it in the evening, but it just doesn't work for me. I may have to just stick to night times. I'm going to, I did divvy out the, sand. Don't worry, I thrive on long-term projects, so it's not like... I actually get bored of regular Minecraft. This is the only thing I actually have enjoyment on. To be honest. Like, I would have to say... What's up, Jam? Splam? I haven't seen you in a while. I would have to say most people, from a nature standpoint, actually... From a nature standpoint, actually don't have a lot of willpower. Like, actual willpower. From a nature standpoint, at least. Willpower is a little bit different than most people think. Like, if I had to give advice to anybody that doesn't have a lot of willpower, just give yourself a reason to do something. Like, do you want to hang out with your friends while you do a survival world? Go ahead and do that. Just give yourself some reason to do it. If you don't actually naturally have a lot of willpower. Yeah, don't worry. That's actually my advice on something like this. I am. Wait, I'm missing a sponge? Give me a sec. Well, thank you, Jam Slam, for the $3 donation. I'm glad Super Chats work. Like, I didn't realize how much, like, actual willpower people didn't have naturally. It's mainly you have to give that person a reason to do something more than anything. You can't just want it, which is weird. I never knew that. Like, it kind of like shaped my reality just a bit. Do what? Carnate effusion? I don't think so. I have no clue what you're actually talking about. Like the gemstone? Oh, I am missing a sponge. Shoot. Yeah, I know. I know you've been watching it. I haven't really been streaming that much, so. He's been streaming a ton. I wish I had that much free time. I thought I had quite a lot of free time. My god. I have no clue what you're talking about. Wow, I did that without even trying, weirdly enough. Like, some people, when it comes to willpower, some people actually are the opposite. They're like the encouragers of willpower. Weirdly enough. I never actually saw Steven Universe. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Like, at all, actually. I never really cared too much for Steven Universe too much. If I have to, if I want to watch it, if I actually put some time to invest into it, I could skim through all of the seasons. That's what I do with shows sometimes. Okay, good. Yeah, I saw your stream. I was in your stream whenever, in the stream whenever you got mod. Actually, no. I think it was the stream after you got mod. You know, the person who's absolutely grinding, like, insane in Minecraft is Kilo Crazy Man? My god, dude. That guy's really grinding to the far lands. Holy Jesus. Dude, if I had that amount of free time and if I actually had that amount of free time, my god, I would probably be already like 60% of this world. I swear. I'd be way past 50% already. Which I remember the most? I know Gaming Master, probably have to say Gaming Master. Out of everybody that I remember the most is Gaming Master. There's a few of them. It's Jam Slam, I remember quite a bit. I remember you TikTok Bad, you changed your name after one point. I remember pretty much everybody here. It's just the person I remember the most is... Well, yeah, but he's only put in 30 minutes a week. He just recently put in 2 hours. Like, I've already surpassed him by a lot in terms of just pure hours, amount of time spent. Actually, no. I could have went to the far lands and back before, by now, just to wrap your head around how long I've been doing this for. And how big this project actually is. I could have went to the far lands and back. And more. And I'm not even 50% done. Really put in perspective how big this project is. In terms of total time. Possibly more. I'm not really too sure, actually. I should probably get some music, honestly, for these streams. It's not gonna matter after this stream anyway, because of... I'm not too sure. I may do it. I may just get actual Minecraft music, not just a console version. There you go. Yes, pretty much. No, I mean, like, I'm gonna get the Minecraft music, like the PC version, like the albums. Alright, see it crazy. Like, this project, I think I could... Yeah, same. I actually feel the same thing about this project. What am I gonna do after, I have plans, but, like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna feel empty when I finish this project, because this is, like, what I've been doing for the past 2 years. Or so. Besides, obviously, doing the nether, that's gonna be a fun experience. Also, something nobody's actually ever even thought... Well, people thought about doing it, but nobody's even attempted the nether, which is gonna be interesting. never seen a single attempt on the Nether. I know one person I think is trying, but he's not that far into it, so it depends on how much progress he makes. Not too sure yet, though. And that is going to be fun, but really annoying. I'm still not too sure how I'm going about it. A sad brick. To be honest here, like, the stream actually isn't that much smaller than some of the other streams for how much I haven't been streaming much. Yeah, dude, like, I'm only 100 in, and it's been 10 hours. It's gonna take around, I think, the same amount of time as placing that sand, which you wouldn't think so, but I'm very... Oh. I think it's gonna take another 25 hours or 50 hours to clear out all of this sand. Actually, isn't that much. What's up, Savvy? Sabby? Saby? I think I can also get YouTube membership. You can also do YouTube membership. I need to remember that. I forgot that is a thing. No, I need 30,000 subscribers, which is insane. Did anybody else know that? Did you know to get YouTube membership you need 30,000 subscribers? Which is insane. Like 30,000 subscribers is is more than, like, I don't know, at least like 70% of all channels. I lost a few, yes, but this is all the sponges I have left. Because I limited myself to this many sponges. So I technically duplicated some sponges, but because I only had 17 at one point, so I decided to. It's like Patreon, but for YouTube. So I decided to force myself to only have 48, but I lost a sponge and I don't want to deal with it anymore, and so I just did 47 sponges. I do have a Discord, it's in the description. I forgot to mention that actually earlier. If you guys want to join, it's a Discord. That's the closest thing I've done to duplicating, even though duplication literally does not matter in this project. Like, it actually doesn't matter. I don't care how much you duplicate. It literally does not matter. It still takes thousands of hours to mine all this. Like, if I make a world record, I'm literally gonna allow duplication. I'm not kidding. Up to a certain point, at least. Obviously, nobody's this insane to do drain out an entire deep ocean, but so I used to have a stack of sponges at one point, and I kept losing them over and over again. So I decided to limit myself to 48 sponges. So yes, I'm not duping. Not exactly. Like, even in... This would actually be... Like, it does not matter, even if you're creative. No, I did not change it. People could dupe TNT, but I don't think the world can actually handle that much TNT because you still have to get rid of the water. Also, this is technically still the most blocks anybody's ever mined in Minecraft by a single person. I may not make a world record out of this project, besides mining out how many most blocks ever mined by a single person. I could estimate. At least. I don't think the world can handle destroying an entire classic-sized world. Can you imagine the amount of lag? You see, nobody's actually done it before. Probably there's a reason why. It is very messy. It's also impossible to calculate. Nice. Like, I could make this... If I made a world record for this, it literally... I could make it as easy as possible and nobody would do it. Besides Sword King, but I really don't know if he's actually gonna finish. I will eventually. It's just gonna be a bonus. Like, this project enough already gives me enough satisfaction. Just knowing that this project's actually finished for the community already gives me enough. Why does this work? Not for PS4. It doesn't work on PS4. The PS4 is a little bit more limited to that. Remember, this is the PS4. It's console as well. So there's no commands. There's no... Obviously, there is duplication. Still works. Obviously, it's the only thing you could technically do. Obviously, I limited myself to 48 sponges. You don't have to record everything, but you need at least proof that you've done it. Just hit the window. See if it goes away. I still think I could apply for a record for the most blocks mined. I could estimate how much water is in a world. At least in my world, I can roughly estimate. This corner on this corner on the edges are like probably close to 2 million blocks of just purely water, which is insane. This could also be the largest section ever drained by a single person. By hand. Probably would be. This will be the largest solo project in Minecraft history as well. If somebody can think of another solo project, the largest Minecraft solo project in history, pretty much. I'm guessing around 44 million is probably around as many. Obviously, you're not. Also, I'm not accounting for hills and stuff like that. Probably close to 45 million. I'm gonna go with 45 million because you also have to account for the hills and stuff like that. And those are surprising amounts of blocks. Surprising amount of blocks. I'm gonna go with 45 million. I think all the hills and stuff kinda work out. I think I have around 3 million blocks, 3 million water blocks in this entire world. But that's not a solo project. The one-to-one world is not a solo project. It's a community project. This is a pretty much pure solo project. Like, I know somebody else technically helped me, but honestly, it's like 99.9% done by me. He didn't even do much with mining. Pretty much almost all of it was mine. It's not his fault, obviously, but also don't forget, also this also could be the most amount of hours on a single world. I'm not too sure about that one though. I don't think so. I really doubt. I'm pretty sure somebody's put way more hours into this, or will put way more hours into a world than me. I really don't think this is even close to what hours people have put into this. Because I can't even calculate anyway. I can't even calculate how many hours either, so it's like, that's pretty much out of the window. Also, I think people underestimate how fast you can actually get through these sections. I just realized we hit 2 hours. Dude, time flies so fast, oh my god. Especially on streams. I probably went to around 3,000 something. I said 3,000 on the last section. I think probably like 3,200. 3,300 pickaxes? Something like that? I can't really give a good, I can give a good estimate, but I can't really give a good answer as well. A decent answer, at least. 3,200 pickaxes is ridiculous. Maybe 3,100? Oh. I forgot about this. I forgot about Hangouts. I forgot about that. What's up, John? It's been a while since you've been on the stream. It's actually been a while since I've streamed in general, but I love how you're mentioning on the stream. It's hard to explain. What that means, okay, if you want a pretty good good reasoning of what I mean by that is that you practically can't form much logical sentencing. Let's just go with that. It also means mental logic, like math. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're practically incapable of forming logical deductions. I think it's deductions. Am I actually missing a sponge? So like something like me, I could do mental math. I would say fairly easily if I actually cared about math enough, because of logic. But like, out of all the people to go to mental math, literally TI Demon, arguably the least logical out of all of the types. Would go into mental math, which is hilarious to think about now. Besides other type, one other type, but I've went through around 3,200 pickaxes, if you're wondering, roughly. Somewhere around there, at least. True though. I think I'd. Yeah, good thing you did that, because that would have sucked so badly. It's not that you can't do mental math, it's just you'd literally be the most inefficient out of all the types. It makes sense. Like, your brain literally can't help to put it on paper. Putting your process on paper. Don't worry, it's not that I can't be good at math. I mean, I could probably be pretty decent. Even though there's a lot of processy stuff, which I hate, but... And the attention to detail you need is kind of stupid on certain high-level math. But I could probably learn it if I actually tried, but I don't really care too much about higher-level math. What? 21st century music? Yes. Like, I can't not... Like, I hate putting it on paper. Like, I really hate putting math on paper. Especially processes. Because I always somehow mess something up. Always. And that's like, that entire answer is wrong. Yay. I love attention to detail. Not really, but it totally isn't horribly draining for me. I'm probably the least attention to detail person ever, honestly. Right, see ya. That's actually kind of funny. Like, there has to be some math that suits me. The only one that kinda suited me was geometry, but even then, I still didn't like it. The least process-oriented ones, I'll exceed in the most. The least processing, I will probably do better in. I'll take logical math over any type of... Yeah, I'll definitely take 21st century. I don't really care too much about past-oriented stuff, to be honest with you. I've never really, like, grown with past-oriented things anyway. SI Demon, but whatever. Like, I literally don't care too much about the past. Almost at all, to be honest. Even music. Well, actually, music's probably one of the... Like, I have a general preference, but... Oh my god, that's actually kind of funny. You should be decent at it if you, like, if it's a lot of planning, and, like, do the planning section, considering you have TE, inferior. Granted, you don't have exactly TI, so it's not very logic-based. I mean, I think most of that stuff is more logic-based than anything. Actually, just thinking about it, you also have TI Demons, so engineering's not going to be the greatest suit for TE at all, actually. Just thinking about it. TI engineering's very logical, stuff like that's very logic-based, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Unless you're planning. Planning is definitely would be your strong suit. I will literally spew cognitive psychology or personality theory and functions and stuff like that. Engineering is definitely something that's pretty nice. I don't know though. I'm planning on going into sales in the future once all of this stuff has passed. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, so you can literally like inspire to be the greatest planner types of all of everybody actually because of TE aspirational, but mainly because I don't have a lot of consistent free time and I've given up on trying to stream in the evening. There's no point in me streaming in the evening. I'll just stream at night. Screw it. What are your strengths? I can kind of veer you in a direction. I know this is kind of stupid for somebody like me giving advice, but I at least have some decent idea of what you could do. If you really want to figure out what you're good at, go look at Jungian psychology, analytical psychology. If you want to figure out yourself better. Yeah, this is how I clear oceans. I forgot you weren't here before I did this. Yes, I did hear about that. About the thick cactus. Honestly, I don't know my family that well, to be honest. Considering our family's pretty split up at the moment. In some way, I'm kind of glad I'm not one of the least family-oriented. At least in a way. Like, I'm not saying... At least close family, it's not bad, but... Anything past that is basically like little islands. Oh, jeez. At this point. That's what our family's basically turned into. I don't really... Wait, I never saw that fan art. Wait, I think I did actually. Never mind. Oh yeah, I saw that. It's kind of sad I can't utilize hose for the sponges on this project, sadly. Did not know that. No, I do not have the virus. I probably wouldn't be here if I had the virus, honestly. At least I think I probably wouldn't be here. I'm not too sure, though. Also, to anybody who if anybody new has joined here, okay, that's horrible English, but whatever. There's you can. Oh, I think Scenic uploaded. Um, super chats are now available. I think he did off-stream stuff, probably. Wait, is he actually streaming, or is he... Nice. At least he's getting back into it. I haven't been playing online that much. I should probably play online more, since I actually have the ability to in Smash. I've been just working on, like, basic conditioning and reaction times. I just want to improve my punish game and reaction time game. No, he's not streaming. He uploaded a video. I could tell by the title. Also, the notification's different. I have no idea why I picked this seed, if you're wondering. I think I was kind of insane, but the fact that this may be I may be the first person to actually clear an entire deep ocean is insane. Atlas? What's up, Atlas? I think the funniest thing was whenever that boat and juice war. That was hilarious. When they both raided. It was the fastest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. If I had to go anywhere, that's an interesting question, to be honest. I don't know where I would go, actually. Tough choice. I would have to see what's actually out there, because I've never actually done any research. Right, see ya. Gem Slam. Okay, I think that's everything. Good enough. I should start doing that more often. I stopped doing that for some reason. Scenic did. It was a friendly raid. It was actually a war. It wasn't a raid, actually. It was a war. It was Juice versus Boat. It was quite insane, let's just say that. It wasn't a raid, it was a war. Actually, it was more like a battle, because it's not really a war anymore, it's more of a battle. I think probably close to 2,200 hours. Probably 2,300, no. I have no idea. 2,300? You know what's surprising? I actually ran out of sand in my base. This is over 300,000 sand. You're insane if you think I'm just gonna use just sand. That'd be insane. It's literally millions and millions of blocks. Like, I think just that section alone would be like 1.2 million blocks of sand, which is insane. That's a lot of sand. I really don't think I have that much. Alright. See ya. I'm not gonna do that. That would just be insane, dude. I don't have that much sand in this world. I've almost gotten rid of all the sand in my entire world. This section alone is 290,000 sand. Just sectioning it off into 3-block areas, which is insane. Yeah, that's probably one of my bigger regrets is how much water is actually in this world. I don't know why I picked this world, but it's really cool at the same time because I think I'm gonna mine and destroy almost every biome in Minecraft, at least every console biome, which is really cool if you think about it. It's not that big of a deal, actually. It surprisingly isn't that big of a deal, this water. It's not as slow as people think. Like, you would think this would be way longer than mining. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's that much longer besides the sand placing. I think the sand placing is what's really... My god, dude. A jar of peanut butter. Interesting. It'd be great to give to like map creators and stuff like that, see what kind of pixel art they can do. Oh, I missed this much. That also is very specific. Oh, I already grabbed it. Okay. I like how somebody who joined my stream, or not stream, but channel, he said, one of the comments, he said, oh, it's Operation Bedrock, but it's actually progress being made. It's like, sort of. Yeah, pretty much. I kind of feel bad for him, though, at the same time. It's like, I know I don't have a lot of free time, but I feel like the time he streams, if he actually wanted to put more time into it, he could. But I know he wants to play other games as well, and he wants to be a variety channel, but I don't know how long it's going to take him to finish that world. A while, though, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to call probably the next 15 years he's probably going to finish. I'm probably not, though, at the same time. It's like, I don't mind projects taking a long time, but considering, yeah, I just don't want this project to take 20 years. Like Walking to the Far Lands. Can you imagine an 800 hour project taking 30 years to do? That's insane. The fact that this Walking to the Far Lands only takes 800 hours. The fact that nobody's done it over the past, how long has it been? Like almost a decade? It's 800 hours. It's like 800 hours sounds like a lot, but like 800 hours sounds like a lot, but if you really consider how much time people put into gaming or every other daily activity, it's not that much. He hasn't streamed a Operation Bedrock video in like almost 2 months, I think. Like he's working like 6 days, which I mean obviously the pandemic's gonna really affect him considering he has 2 part-time, I think. I don't know if he's actually got that promotion or not, but I just don't think he's taken the project as serious as he should have. Like there's a point of like taking it slow. I feel like I've taken this project slow, to be honest. And that's saying something. Like me, I feel like I'm going slow. That's really saying something. God dang it, it's gonna start lagging now. Or it's gonna be delayed. Oh, that's better. Probably yes. After this project, and after the Nether, and after the end, yes. After I mine out everything, I'll probably switch over. Not this world, obviously. Of course this world's gonna stay the same. I'll just play different rooms. Obviously I can just switch over if I wanted to. It looks super weird if I do though. I've always wondered why people always get this confused with Bedrock. It's the aesthetics are completely different. Like the map. Come on. The map is a thing like that. The texture, even the lighting is completely different. especially if you compare it to a gameplay like the gameplay compared to Bedrock. No, but there is Discord in the description if you guys want to. Also, there's donations for super chats. Even though the super chats won't do much because I read your comments anyway, so just try my best to read your comments. That is. Dang it. Yeah, I've had some weird things happen. Not many things, but like villager glitches and stuff like that. Some other weird things with chests. Yeah, his world has gone through so much. The fact that he's still on his survival worlds is kind of insane. I just find it annoying he doesn't finish a lot of his projects. Like if it's not a project that takes like 2 weeks, he won't finish it, honestly. Which annoys somebody that literally finishes everything they do. It's like it doesn't take that long. You serious? The fact that he literally gets thousands and thousands of views of literally mining Instone for 90 minutes straight or something like that. What's up, Xavier? Yeah, I do have to admit his commentary is pretty good. I just don't like the fact that he doesn't finish some of his projects. They're not even big projects. Even reasonably sized projects. He even said that that video of mining out the entire world, he expected more from that project. And somehow he still can't finish 2-week projects. I still love that video. The fact that he took all the time to calculate all of the chunks. It's just kind of funny how many projects he starts though and then never finishes them. It's like, come on, dude. That's the other thing. It's like, if you're gonna start a project, at least finish your other ones. If you have an idea, at least think about, will I finish this or will I not? And then he just starts it and never finishes it. There's a reason I don't diversify my content that much, just because of this project. This project just, I just need to focus on it. If I don't focus on it, or at least something decent, I won't be able to go through with it. Because I get sidetracked with something else. It's quite annoying in my opinion. Obsessiveness definitely has its own its problems. It's a good thing up to a certain point, but the problem is I'm so singularly focused that it's just, I feel bad if I don't do this thing, and then I practice one thing, and then I just don't do this, and then, yeah, it just, It's really annoying. Mentally. It's quite a nuance, I'll tell you that much. There's a reason I don't start that much. There's a reason I don't start many projects that often. Because if I diversify my project load, nothing's gonna get done. Well, things are gonna get done, it's just I'll feel bad if I don't do one thing, and then I have to switch to another thing, and then I have to make a little bit of progress on something else, and then... yeah, it's quite the pain. Yeah, I noticed that. It's kind of weird. It comes and goes, honestly. I love how... oh my god, that's kind of funny, but whatever. Thank you, David, for the subscription. I'm not too sure when you actually subscribe, but I know he's not here anymore. But he just subscribed, apparently. I'm not too sure how late that notification was, but... yes. What's up? It's me again. Yeah, new channel name. I was wondering where that sponge was. I'm so oblivious of everything, honestly. When I tell you how oblivious I am, I'm actually oblivious. If I'm focusing on something, I will only focus on that one thing. I can't multitask, literally, for the life of me. They sink and then they come back up. I am so bad at noticing. Like, my singular focus is stupid how much singular focus I have. You would think I was actually a lunatic for how much focus I have sometimes. Singular focus, that is. Basically a laser beam. Or sniper rifle. More like a laser beam though. It cuts through anything. Is ADD related to, like, I'm either one of the fastest people you'll ever see, or I'm one of the slowest. By slowest, I mean, like, the most, deep. I'm either the most deep, I'm either the deepest person you'll probably ever see, or I'm the most, the quickest, like, thinker you'll probably ever see. Not thinker, but, you know what I mean, like, movement. I move like a freaking bunny, or whatever, honestly. I don't even know. Freaking like the Energizer Bunny. I know there's something called hyperfixation, which I don't have, but like, honestly, like I can work like insanity, like in terms of pure speed, I could work like a freaking, I don't even know, honestly. If I could be any object, that's interesting. There's so many objects though. I think I've heard of a lyrebird before. I'm not too sure if that was a joke or actually, never mind, it's not. Any object, I'm not too sure. It's really hard to say an object. Object can literally be anything. What's up, Roman or Minute Lad? God, I almost fell down trying to read the comments. before you see us, Stella? A little bit, not much though. It's really not noticeable. Like 40 or 50, maybe even. Something like that. It's not much. Just do something interesting. What? I don't know what you mean. What's interesting that I could do, considering I'm just streaming this project? I don't know why they're actually unsubscribing, considering they subscribed for this project. And they're unsubscribing for some reason. Is it because they think I'm gone or something? Or I gave up? For some reason? I don't know why, but... How do I always forget the wall ones? No, I'm not, don't worry. This channel's about big Minecraft projects, not even mining. I mean, they're centered around mining, don't get me wrong, but they're specifically just large Minecraft projects, especially once I get to Mount Everest. After all of this is done. A 97.5% of the stream. I love that oddly specific number. Scenic, he is... he walks to the far lands pretty much. No, he's not always here. I'm surprised he's actually not here. Or at least he didn't stop by. He's probably doing something though. I'll be honest with you, I can't do anything else. If I tried to start something else, it would hold me back from this project. And I know people want this project done. There's a reason they subscribed. I'm not going to do a face reveal unless I hit 100k or I finish this project. Whichever one comes first. I doubt I'll ever hit 100k, but you never honestly know. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? What's up, Yee? I haven't seen that in a while. Seen you in a while. Man, to say. I don't know English anymore. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Nah, I'm not gonna mind. I'm not gonna mind the Nether until after I finish. After I finish the overworld. There's a reason why I'm not doing anything else. I want to finish this project. I don't care about doing anything else. I don't care if anybody else wants to see anything else on my channel, they're not gonna see anything else until after this project is done. Wherever that sponge went, I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Like, I've made my mistakes with trying to juggle too many things. I'm not making that mistake again. Nah, this isn't creative. I mean, survival. Almost said creative. This is survival, don't worry. No, they're not. Uh-oh. No, that's literally my... Well, not discipline. I wouldn't say discipline. Remove the discipline part, and you pretty much got it. Commitment would have to be more like it. Focus, commitment, and sheer will. That's basically me in a nutshell. Okay, that was a weird spike in in my internet. What the heck? It's like nothing happened. I think if it happens again, I'm probably gonna end the stream. If it happens again, that is. I don't know when I'm actually ending the stream. I stay up late anyway, so I mean, why the heck not? I'm actually not very disciplined. Surprisingly, discipline, willpower overrides discipline most of the time, to be honest with you. It's either you either have a lot of willpower or a lot of discipline, or like a mixture of some two. I'm basically like max stat willpower and like 0 discipline. Like it gets to the point where like my willpower literally like masks discipline. It's super weird, but apparently that's how that works. Naturally. Depending on who you are, that is. Alright, see ya. It's me again. It's really hard for me to talk to air, honestly. I have to respond to literally everything. I either go completely silent or I'm responding to something. It's very rare for me to actually talk, unless I'm actually on a good subject. That'd be super weird. Actually, they kind of do, but like, just on a smaller scale. Oh god, that's terrifying. No, I think I'm gonna end the stream after this section, because it's already hit 3 hours. Like this one section, this one little tiny section. I think after this section I'm gonna end the stream. It's just a warning. I mean, you aren't wrong. I never actually realized how emotionless his voice actually was until now, thinking about it, or looking back at it, until you mentioned it. It's kind of funny. I think he tries, but it really doesn't seem like it that much, like seriously. Like, I changed my voice inflection quite a bit, but... I don't know. I never really noticed it till now. Or not now, but when you mentioned it. That is. Oh, I completely missed the sponge. I was not paying attention whatsoever. Okay, good to know. This is kind of nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. I love how there's always a meme almost every stream. It's kind of funny. I'm going to save real fast. So I don't regret anything later. Because I've actually had times in my world where I literally just crash for no reason. When I'm mining, it's super weird. Obviously this is different, but... Dude, that's like making, like, just hearing... Hearing something like a brick scrape against something metal just makes my ears want to, like, bleed. You know what I want for my birthday? To finish this project. That's all I want. Is that specific enough? Specific? Finishing a giant Minecraft project that's taking 5 years? Actually 2 years, but I estimate it's going to take around 5 years to finish. Also, this project still does not take as much time as people think it does. Okay, that was just weird. That delay was just super weird. That's true. I'm not too sure how that would even work. It's taking... I've been doing this for around 2 years and almost 5 months at this point. And I estimate it's going to take around 5 years to completely finish this project. Depending on how fast I go. In the next couple of years, even though 5 years actually isn't that long, surprisingly, I know. Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty much one giant strip mine. You think about it. I still find it annoying when people, What's up? Tim Foy? Mafoy? Maphil? Tim Maphil? I'm not too sure how to say that. Is that True Wonder? Okay, definitely mine. Mining is definitely faster. It's just, I think people overestimate how long it takes to drain oceans. I think it depends on how much you're mining as well. Okay, 5 years total. For everything in this world. I really can't wait to finish this section though. This section I've been dreading, these last two sections, I've been dreading since the beginning of this project, to be honest with you. Perfect. I literally only use my Reddit. I actually have two Reddit accounts. I have Bedrock Massacre and I have another Reddit account. The other Reddit account I use specifically for personality theory and MBTI and stuff like that. Nah, I'm decent at parkour, but I know he's very quick at doing stuff though. I noticed that. Everything except for parkour. Granted, that is on the computer. It's not on like I'm so comfortable with the PS4 controller. It's kind of insane. Like, there's very few controllers I'm actually comfortable with. The controls. This is by far my most comfortable control. Not even controller, just the most control I have over a system. Somehow I'm always missing one sponge. It's a bit of a late, hello, True Wonder. Bit of a late hello, but oh well. It'll be alright. No, I have not. I know. It's kind of sad. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it as soon as I finish this section because I don't want the time lapse to be too much editing. Like, I don't want too many pauses to make it the time lapse as accurate as possible. This is a little bit harder than people think, though. Oh, there we go. I think I'm good. Never mind. When that happens, oh, that could have been sick. So I mean, very soon is when I'm gonna finish the stream. That's what I meant to say. What's up, enter name here? Don't worry about that. I wish I had more free time, to be honest with you. I surprisingly have burned out before. Honestly, the only reason I burn out is because of stress. Stress is the ultimate burnout. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go and end it as soon as I finish. See you guys later. Hopefully I stream soon. Hopefully tomorrow as well. I think. I'm not too sure though. Depends on how much free time I have. If I have to get up early or something like that, I really doubt it, but... Right, I guess I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna end it as soon as I finish. Right. Actually, I'm gonna end it when I hit 37:59. Or 38 hours, I mean. Alright, I'm gonna go and end it now. It was pretty fun. Also, if you haven't seen, the Discord is in the description if you want to join that. It should work.